In the land of azure skies and golden shores, where the Mediterranean Sea kisses the French Riviera, lies the Château de la Napoule. A jewel of history and art, the chateau stands as a sentinel at the edge of mandelieu-la Napoule, guarding tales of love, war, and rebirth. The story of Château de la Napoule begins in the 14th century, constructed by the Countess of Villeneuve. Over the centuries, it has been rebuilt several times, each layer adding to its rich tapestry of history. In the 19th century, it found new life as a glass factory, only to be reborn once more in 1918 when it was purchased by Americans Henry and Marie Clouse. The Clouse, both artists, poured their souls into restoring the chateau, infusing it with their personal style and transforming it into a cultural center. Henry's sculptures adorn the castle, a testament to his artistic genius, while Marie's architectural and landscape designs breathe life into its stones. During the Second World War, the chateau was captured by German soldiers. Marie Clouse, determined to stay close to her home and the memory of her husband, served the soldiers by acting as the maid of the castle staff. Today, the Château de la Napoule is owned by the La Napoule Art Foundation, founded by Marie Clouse. It serves as a beacon of culture, hosting exhibits from master and emerging artists, and offering guided tours, special programming, and workshop opportunities for children and school groups. The chateau's gardens, restored by Marie Clouse, are listed among the notable gardens of France by the French Ministry of Culture. They feature elements of a garden à la française and an English landscape garden, with grand alleys, basins, and views of the sea. Château de la Napoule is not just a castle, it is a living narrative, a place where the past and present converge, where art and nature speak in silent harmony. It is a story of resilience, a tale of a fortress turned into a sanctuary of creativity, standing proudly as a must-visit for history and art lovers. Château de la Napoule, a brief introduction. Location: mandelieu-la Napoule, Alpes-Maritimes Department, France. History: dates back to the 14th century, restored by Henry and Marie Clouse in 1918. Architecture: a blend of medieval fortifications and personal artistic style of the Clouse. Gardens: listed as notable gardens of France, combining French and English landscape elements. Art Foundation: La Napoule Art Foundation, offering cultural experiences and educational programs. Spirit: a symbol of artistic legacy and cultural resilience. May the Château de la Napoule continue to inspire and enchant all who walk its hallowed halls and verdant gardens. The castle had been lovingly restored by the American artist Henry Clouse and his wife Marie, who transformed it into a haven for artists and a testament to their love for art and each other. The architecture of the building was a harmonious blend of medieval fortifications and whimsical artistry. The Clouse touch was evident in every nook and cranny, from the sculpted facades to the hidden corners where imagination took flight. The castle was not just a structure of stone and mortar, it was a canvas for creative expression. The gardens were a living tapestry, woven with the vibrant colors of native flora and the tranquil shades of greenery. They were listed among the notable gardens of France by the French Ministry of Culture, a testament to their design and the care with which they were maintained. Visitors could lose themselves in the labyrinth of plants, finding peace and inspiration with every step. Attractions within the chateau included exhibits from master and emerging artists, selected by the La Napal Art Foundation. The museum offered guided tours, special programming, and workshop opportunities, making it an educational and magical experience for all who entered its doors. And so, the Château de la Napal continued to stand, a beacon of history and art, inviting all who wish to partake in its story, a story of love, restoration, and the enduring power of beauty. In a realm where the whispers of history blend with the rustle of leaves, the gardens of Château de la Napal offer a sanctuary of serenity and splendor. These gardens, a masterpiece of landscape artistry, beckon visitors to wander through their enchanting embrace. As one enters the gates, the main garden unfolds like a green carpet, leading to the heart of the chateau. A French-style avenue, lined with meticulously sculpted topiary hedges, guides the way. Along this verdant path, a series of green rooms reveal themselves, each with its own unique charm. Here, an oriental room with fountains and water basins offers a tranquil retreat, while there, a formal garden with hedges provides shelter under the canopy of grand trees. The gardens are a living gallery, displaying the artistic legacy of Henry Cloos. His sculptures, whimsical and profound, peek out from the lush foliage, inviting discovery and reflection. Ponds, fountains, and terraces punctuate the spaces, bordered by hedges of diverse species, making the most of the panoramic sea views. Among the intertwining gardens, the secret garden stands out as a hidden gem. It is a refuge within a refuge, a place where one can escape the world and commune with nature's quiet beauty. Visitors to the gardens of Château de la Napal can expect to see sculptures by Henry Cloos, blending with nature in a harmonious dance. Topiary hedges, shaped into living sculptures that line the garden's avenues. Oriental room, a peaceful corner with water features that evoke the serenity of Eastern gardens. Formal gardens, offering shaded spots to enjoy the tranquility. Ponds and fountains, adding the soothing sound of water to the garden's symphony. Terraces, providing vantage points to admire the sea and the surrounding landscape. The secret garden, a secluded area that invites introspection and wonder. The Château de la Napal's gardens are not just a feast for the eyes, but a journey for the soul, where every step uncovers a new story, and every corner holds a whispered secret. It is a place where art and nature converse, and the legacy of love and creativity continues to bloom. Among its many wonders, the walking balcony, galleries, and the storied tower stood as testaments to the castle's storied past and artistic soul. The walking balcony was a marvel, stretching along the castle's sea-facing facade. It was here that visitors could stroll and gaze upon the Mediterranean, its waters shimmering under the sun's golden touch. The balcony, with its intricate balustrades, offered a panoramic view that artists and lovers alike sought for inspiration. Within the chateau, the galleries were a sanctuary of art and history. Each room was a treasure trove, adorned with the works of Henry Clews, the castle's restorer and a passionate sculptor. His pieces, both haunting and whimsical, captured the essence of human emotion and the quirks of life. The galleries also showcased contemporary artists, their creations adding a modern voice to the castle's ancient walls. But it was the Story Tower, or the Tower of La Mancha, that held the most enchanting narrative. Built as the final resting place for Henry and Marie Clews, the tower was a symbol of eternal love and artistic legacy. It was said that the couple's spirits still lingered, their presence felt in the soft sea breeze and the quiet corners where shadows danced. The tower, with its lofty heights and serene ambience, invited visitors to reflect on the enduring power of love and art. The Château de la Napole, with its walking balcony, galleries, and story tower, was not just a castle. It was a living storybook, each page turned revealing a new chapter of beauty, creativity, and romance. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the castle, the tales of La Napole continued to unfold, inviting all who visited to become a part of its everlasting story. The Château de la Napole is graced by its proximity to the charming village of mandelieu-la and a selection of idyllic beaches that embody the essence of the French Riviera. Mandelieu-la, the nearest village to the chateau, is a delightful seaside escape nestled under the watchful gaze of Saint-Père, an extinct volcano. This village is not just a neighbor to the chateau but also a vibrant community with a deep connection to the region's natural beauty and cultural heritage. The village is celebrated for its coastline, where the Massif d'Estrelles red rocks meet the Mediterranean Sea in a dramatic display of nature's artistry. The Corniche d'Or coastal road offers a breathtaking journey along this rugged landscape, revealing views that have inspired artists and writers for centuries. As for the beaches, mandelieu-la boasts 9 public beaches, each with its own charm and character. The beaches to the south, such as Plage de la Règue and Plage de la Raguette, are tucked away at the foot of rocky spurs, offering secluded spots for sunbathing and swimming. The largest beach, Plage de Robinson, lies beside the mouth of the Siagne River, providing ample space for beachgoers to relax and enjoy the Riviera sun. One of the most notable beaches is the Plage du Château, directly associated with the Château de la Napole. This beach offers visitors a unique opportunity to combine historical exploration with seaside leisure, all within a stone's throw of the chateau's ancient walls. In summary, the Château de la Napole is surrounded by a tapestry of cultural and natural attractions, from the quaint village streets of mandelieu-la to the serene beaches that line the coast, each offering a slice of Riviera paradise. In the picturesque French Riviera stood the majestic Château de la Napole. Nestled in the charming town of mandelieu-la, the castle was a stone's throw away from the azure waters of the Mediterranean Sea. Its address, 453 Henry Clews Avenue, was known to every local and traveler seeking the allure of history and beauty. To reach this enchanting chateau, one could embark on a journey from Munich, driving through the heart of Europe, crossing the rolling hills of the countryside, and finally descending into the sun-kissed coast of southern France. For those preferring the rails, the La Napole train station awaited, directly opposite the castle, welcoming visitors with open arms. And for the international voyager, the nice Côte d'Azur airport served as the gateway to this historical marvel, a mere 30 minutes away by highway. The entry to the castle was a modest affair, with tickets priced at €7 for a guided tour and access to the gardens. A reduced fee of €5 was available for children under 18, students, the unemployed, and those with limited mobility. The gardens alone could be admired for €4, and children under 8, along with journalists bearing a press card, were greeted free of charge. The history of Château de la Napale was as rich as the soil in its gardens. It had been classified as a historical landmark since 1993, with its origins dating back to the 14th century. As the final day of our journey dawned, the Château de la Napale revealed itself in the soft morning light, a silhouette of timeless grace against the backdrop of the azure Mediterranean. The castle's gardens, a lush tapestry of greenery and blooms, whispered stories of love and artistry with every rustle of their leaves. We wandered through the halls where Henry Cloos Jr. once sculpted visions from his vivid imagination, where each corner held a secret, each sculpture a silent sentinel to the castle's rebirth. The spirit of Cloos and his beloved Marie seemed to dance in the sunlight that filtered through the stained glass, casting kaleidoscopic patterns on the ancient stones. In the courtyard, the imposing statue of the god of humor mystics greeted us, a testament to Cloos' whimsical genius. It stood as a beacon of creativity, its mystic rose of the spirit offering a silent benediction to all who sought inspiration within these walls. Our guide recounted tales of grand soirees, of the Duke and Duchess of Windsor sipping tea in the company of artists and intellectuals, of Winston Churchill's thoughtful gaze upon the sea. We imagined the laughter and music that once filled the Gothic dining hall, now quiet, save for the echoes of our footsteps. As the day waned, we took our leave, strolling once more through the gardens. The Château de la Napale, with its storied past and artistic soul, had etched itself into our memories. We departed, not just with photographs and souvenirs, but with a piece of its spirit, a whisper of its legacy. And so, our travels ended, but the story of the Château de la Napale continued, its chapters written in the hearts of those who had walked its paths and dreamed within its walls.